yes. So a few months ago, Aaron and Gino were streaming back when we were friends with the toe before we sort of distanced ourselves from him completely after not hearing from April for a long time as well. He sent a nude photo of one Kayla Ricada live on the air to Gino. No one showed it on the air, but I just remember it happening. And Gino showed me and said, like, oh my God. What after the stream was over, he was like, look at that. Why would he send that? That, like, I don't want to bro out with you. That's like the fucking weirdest thing. He promptly deleted the photo. And then I talked about it on my stream. Cut to maybe, what shall we call it? A month later, after I talked about it on my stream, we get a call from the St. Cloud PD. St. Cloud PD. We're like, St. Cloud, Minnesota. Where could what number could this be? It's Officer Shmishmashma. I guess I won't say her name. It's probably in these papers I'm going to show you, but wanting us to describe the photo and confirm all of that. And I just want to say, the Ricadas and the Ricadas and the Imholtz alike. Thank you so much for we just love, and this is sarcasm, just in case you don't know. We just love getting calls from Officer Shmishmashma from the St. Cloud PD asking us to describe the body parts of Kayla Ricada. It's just really a fun thing to do. Yes, So then that happened. We described it. We were like, oh my gosh, I suppose that the Ricadas filed a revenge prawn report, right? Sorry, the names now. Oh God, April. April had messaged us and said, were there any other pictures? Was there this? Like, we kind of knew that they were probably going to do that. We didn't really answer. We just said, no, it was one photo. It was this. Gino deleted it, but the chickens have come home to roost, as they say, I suppose, because they obviously did report it, as I've been saying on my streams, because we keep getting called. Well, twice we got a call from Officer Shmishmashma. The other one was 2 days ago before my stream, getting out of the shower, St. Cloud, Minnesota, and she just wanted to confirm what was the photo like. I was like, well, it was quite tasteful. She's like, that's not what I mean. Like, I don't mean, I was like, it's a lady standing in what looked like to be a basement that somebody else had taken, but she was posing for the photo. She wasn't like, spread eagle. But yes, it was a fully nude photograph. But it has since been deleted, so there's no, but from my memory. So she wanted to talk to us about that. Cut to today. Started seeing these things, and from a very reliable source. I suppose the toe has been charged with a revenge prawn suit, case, whatever you shall call it. And I want to say to anyone blaming Gino for this, it's not like Kevin Brennan. Kevy Brennan. I happened to be watching his program, as I do often. Today he was speaking on this. Kevin Brennan.
Gino is genuinely hilarious.
Well, thank you, Kevy. Thank you. It's genuinely hilarious. I know.
This for the record, this is the best time I've ever had in my life.
Kevin Brennan, because he has to do this, because that's all he has in his sad life. He wants to say that it's Gino's fault, and it quite literally isn't Gino's fault. If anybody's fault, number one, it's Aaron's. It's the toes. for trying to be the cool guy. In the height of his divorce, his former wife's arrest, people that he knew and loved, he said he loved, was in love with Kayla Ricada. In the height of her arrest and his former friend Nick Ricada's arrest, and how he cried on Alex Stein's show. He cried. The emotion. Yeah. In the height of all of that. And I'll show you the clip. I have the clip. He's trying to be the cool guy. Live on the air. Gino, check your phone. Check your phone. Gino's like, what? It takes like an hour. Gino is, whatever. And then he looks, he's like, oh, okay. Doesn't say anything. He's like, I guess I like tattoos more than I thought. But in the height of all of that, Aaron's trying to be cool. He's just swimming in like, oh my God, everyone loves me. I got out of the polycule just in time, even though I, am maybe semi-addicted to Molly. I'm a good father. In the height of all of that. How sad he was. He was crying. He's like, hey, but look what I was smashing. Guess what? It's not my wife. Gino's like, why would he do this? Ew. Not ew. She's a beautiful woman, but ew. Jesus Christ. So that's the kind of person Aaron is. So if anything, number one, it's his fault. He did it. I talked about it. So I guess the reason that they filed a report, which is, revenge prawn is not a nice thing to do. And it in Minnesota and in, I believe it's illegal in all states, but it's illegal. It's well within their right to report it. Do I think that's drastic? Yes. As a person who's been revenge prawned, have I ever filed any? I didn't even report Kevin Brennan on Twitter. He loves to blame me for getting his Twitter deleted because he shared a nude photo of me. I didn't ever report it. But it is well within the Ricada's rights to report him. Do I think it's drastic? Yes, I do. I think it's more of a like, they all hate each other. But it's well within their right. So first and foremost, Aaron got himself in trouble. Gino never mentioned it. He showed me and deleted it. I mentioned it on my program. Officer Shmishmashma said I was been watching your, I think she said, talk show. After it was reported, she didn't just happen to watch my talk show. So Gino probably would have never talked about that on his show, but I ain't going to not talk about it. I saw it. It happened. Did I think they would report it? Probably not. Did I want that? I don't want this. We don't want to be dragged into any of this fucking bullshit. They're all fucking nuts. Okay? I love April, but they're all fucking nuts. Anyway. So we'll go through it. We'll see what we think of it. People are saying that this is 100% true. And here's the thing. I don't know. I almost sounded like Kamala. I don't know if he's been arrested. I don't know if he's been arrested or if they just served him with something. I don't know, but we shall get into it. Stearns County, Minnesota, most wanted. And let's see here. Okay. I'm almost like, hang on, let me make sure. This is what I wanted to pull up first. La la la. La la la. La 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 la. La la. Aha. Yes. Okay. So This says, and this is from the website, Stearns County, Minnesota. All right, here we go. It says Aaron Imholt, Aaron Michael, middle name 37 years old, eye color hazel, race white. And doesn't he let you know it? Blah, 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 blah. Height 6'3", weight 225 pounds. 25 pounds are in his breasts. Yes, let's see. Just kidding. Okay, I guess they take it seriously in Minnesota for real. I mean, it looks like felony. Offense, 2 counts, non-consensual. I don't know what DSM of private images. Private images. That sounds like what we were talking about. All right. Data last updated on 8/29. Today is 8/29. A warrant is a court order to apprehend an individual. Okay, Jesus, they're gonna apprehend him. Oh God. I have to say something. This doesn't make me happy. This makes me, I fucking feel bad for everyone in life. This is awful. If they're gonna fucking arrest him. I didn't mention that. I don't talk to the Ricadas. I get an odd text from April well, she's not a Ricada. I would love to talk to April more, but I get an odd, text from Nick, but I don't know the Ricadas. I didn't expect them to file a report for revenge prawn. Okay. I don't know if you are familiar with Keanu Cast, but I talk about my life. That is something that happened in my life. I talked about it on the show. They happened to hear they did this. This doesn't make me happy. This makes me fucking like, Jesus. Because apparently in Minnesota, they take that shit really seriously. So wild. Hang on one second. What is that? A tow conviction would require Gino testifying. Well, we talked to Officer Lady Shmishmishma, and if he doesn't want to, then does he have to? I don't know. We'll wait until we get another call from St. Cloud, Minnesota, because no, I wouldn't want to do that either. Fly to Minnesota. We already got out of flying to Minnesota for his self-thrown roast / family reunion / clan rally. I'm just kidding, guys. Based on the warrant is a court order to apprehend an individual. Warrants on this website include only those warrants related to criminal matters venued in Stearns County District Court. Names appearing on the list do not indicate that the person is guilty of a crime, only that there was a warrant on file for their arrest on the date the list was published. Okay. Please note that he's wanted. Jesus God. Okay, so it's not like a lawsuit. It's they just filed a report on a crime. All right. It is a crime. It's a crime. It was gross to do. We all saw it. We all saw him doing it. Y'all didn't see the photo, but we all saw him doing it. I have the clip. It's a crime. How stupid can you be? Please note that one individuals should not be arrested based on the information posted to this website. All warrants must be confirmed by the issuing agency. Okay. So that's pretty straightforward. On to the next one. And again, listen, guys, I'm not a fucking law tuber. Would I be talking about this if it weren't something that happened in my life? Fuck no. All right. So give me a break if I don't know the exact lingo. All right. Bing. Okay. This is the other one that I got. Let's see. There's quite a few more. Oh boy. Here we go. Bing. Bing, 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 bing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Huh, I'm the Elle Woods of law tubing. Thank you, James Dakota. Yes. Oh, what? Like it's hard? I'm more like Reese Witherspoon in Freeway. Is that you, Bob? You look who got beat with the ugly stick. That is a very little known movie from Reese. All right, here we go. Statement of probable cause filed in district court, state of Minnesota, 8/29. The complaint states that the following facts establish probable cause. On July 17th, 2024, law enforcement took a report of an unauthorized I don't even know this fucking word. That's what it was. Dissemination. It reminds me of insemination. Dissemination of sexual images. I guess that means like it dispersed them. Of sexual images complaint. KR. I suppose that stands for Kayla Ricada. Fully identified in police reports. Okay, so yes, that's Kayla Ricada. This is breaking news, so I didn't read through this entire thing. I only skimmed it, but Bike law break. Fully identified in police reports, called in to report Aaron Michael Imholt, date of birth, yada, yada, yada. I hope that's not, it's not good. Sent another individual a nude photo of her without her consent on July 19th, 2024. Kayla Ricada, Nick Ricada, I suppose that is what N stands for, and April Imholt, I suppose that's what AI stands for. They weren't AI images. That was an in poor taste joke. Okay. All fully identified in police reports met with law enforcement. Okay. Okay, great. And yes, April's still there. That makes us all very happy. Just kidding. Not happy at all. Kayla Ricada reported over the course of several months, her, Nick Ricada, and Aaron Imholt and the defendant communicated via an app called Signal. The purpose of the app was to keep things private among each other, and all agreed nothing would be shared with others. Kayla Ricada, yeah, the cover. Kayla Ricada sent nude photographs via Signal. In April, there was a breakdown, and defendant started talking negatively about Nick Ricada and April Imholt on an online talk show, the Steel Toe Morning Show. Let's hit the goal, everyone. You know it, you love it, or you don't. He started talking negatively about Nick Ricada and April Imholt on an online talk show. In May, he started talking negatively about Kayla Ricada as well. At the end of April or beginning of May, defendant started sharing details of the relationships on the talk show. On May 27, 2024, defendant had Gino Bisconti, I guess, GB. That's what stands for Gino Bisconti. Fully identified in police reports on his talk show. During the show, defendant sent Gino Bisconti a text. So Aaron sent Gino a text on Aaron's show, which was a nude photo of Kayla Ricada. She did not consent to this. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I just told you all that, but yes. Hang on. What? Son of Penny 5 Wrinkle. Thank you for the $1.99. Min could ask NYC judge to honor Gino subpoena. Again, I'm not a law tuber. Don't know what it means. Chris Thompson, thank you for the $2. Talking about Mr. Toe. His stupidity has no bounds. Oh, yes, it has no bounds. His goals have no bounds. His stupidity has no bounds. Yes, look at him. In case you forgot what he looked like, everyone. Yes. I mean, yes, it just keeps on and on and on. I love you, Chris Thompson. Thank you. Let's see here. Son of Penny 5 Wrinkle. Thank you for the $1.99. Toe will have to post, I predict, a $20,000 bond. Is he in jail currently? Somebody tell me if you know, because I certainly fucking don't. But good night, Mr. Thompson. You don't have to physically be there in all cases. We talked to Officer Shmeesh Mishmal twice. We told her what we knew. That's that. I mean, she was very nice. God, wouldn't it just be fucking Jesus? We have to fucking go to Minnesota again. And again, we don't want anything to do with this. This is insane. This is absolutely fucking insane. I mean, it wasn't shared anywhere. Gino showed me, he thought it was gross of Aaron to do that and deleted it because he's a gentleman. Don't revenge prawn people, anybody. Let this be a lesson to you. Okay, here we go. Bing, 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 bing. During the show, defendant sent Gino Bisconti a text, which was a nude photo of Kayla Rekieta. She did not consent to this. Nick Rekieta reported, of course, Nick's there. Hey, Nick Rekieta reported there were pictures shared via the Signal app in May. Defendants started talking about the relationship online on May 27, 2024. Defendant sent Gino Bisconti a nude photo. Okay, there we go. We already heard that in this. April Imholt, this is interesting. I haven't read this yet. Reported there were pictures shared via the Signal app. The relationship ended in April. She found out on July 12th that defendant sent photograph to Gino Bisconti on May 27th, 2024. April Imholt texted both Gino Bisconti and Keanu Thompson. I believe that is what KT stands for. Fully identified in police reports, who both confirmed Gino Bisconti received a nude photo of Kayla Rekieta on May 27th in 2024. April Imholt looked at defendant's phone records, which confirmed he sent a picture / video to Gino Bisconti. No, it would just be a picture. It definitely wasn't a video, but it says it could be a picture video. That's what it says. To Gino Bisconti on May 27th at 9:23 a.m. That is when, and I'll show you the clip if you want to see it again, but we've talked about this before. AM. So I guess April went and looked at, because she still had access to Aaron's phone records. Oh. Oh, God. Wow, yeah, they really, whoo. Wowzers. That's not a win for the toe. And when she texted us, we told her, she asked us, we were like, yeah, it was one photo. Gino deleted it. No photos. She was like, was it anyone else? Was it this? Was it that? We were like, no. Gino deleted it. It would never go anywhere. We thought it was gross that he sent it. But no, she went to the phone records. Yeah, wow. Jeez Louise. It's, wow. Okay. I have thoughts on it later. At 9, sent a photo on May 27th at 9:23 a.m., which would have been during his talk show that day. Yep. A review of the defendant's talk show from May 27th of 2024. It shows defendant and Gino Bisconti participating. Yes, they're both on the show. That was back when Gino did Rumble Fridays, I think. The two of them talk about Kayla Rakeda and about her tattoos. The defendant is seen scrolling through his phone, and it looks like he is taking a screenshot and then okay. So he took a screenshot from the Signal app, then tells Gino Bisconti to look at his phone. Gino looks at his phone and says, "I guess I like tattoos more than I thought." Defendant then responds, "Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?" Kayla Rakeda is then talked about in an explicit manner. All right. Gino Bisconti confirmed he received a nude photo of Kayla Rakeda from defendant on May 27th during the show. He described Kayla Rakeda as standing completely nude with her breasts fully exposed. He further described a tattoo under Kayla Rakeda's left boob in the photograph later. Law enforcement was able to confirm with Kayla Rakeda that she did have that tattoo under her left breast. Gino Bisconti said he deleted the photograph after. Keanu Thompson stated she saw the photograph on Gino Bisconti's phone. Gino Bisconti received a text from the defendant, which was a photograph of Kayla Rakeda. These initials are hard. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a law tuber. Photograph of Kayla Rakeda nude. Keanu Thompson described Kayla Rakeda. Keanu Thompson described Kayla Rakeda as standing completely nude with both breasts fully exposed. Keanu Thompson said Kayla Rakeda was identifiable by the photograph, and she knew it was Kayla Rakeda based on the photograph. Keanu Thompson confirmed Gino Bisconti deleted the photograph after we were shocked and appalled that he even sent it. Law enforcement spoke to defendant. Ooh, that's Aaron. He acknowledged the relationship and using the Signal app. However, defendant stated he did not recall ever receiving or sending a nude photograph of Kayla Rakeda. He later said he did not want to definitively, in quotations, say he never received a nude photograph. That's like, well, why wouldn't you? I don't know. I don't know. Why would he even? Yeah, he needs a lawyer. I don't want to say that I remember. Every boy remembers receiving a nude photograph. I don't want to definitively say it. I have a goal to meet. I have a goal. I didn't want to definitively say he never received a nude photograph, but cannot recall being sent one. Oh my God. What this tells me is, too, and because April texted me and asked, she said, were there photos of anyone else? That's what she texted me. And I said, nope, just the one photo. Gino deleted it. Problem solved. Gino would never share that. Kayla looks great. I didn't say that, but in so many words. He doesn't recall ever being sent a nude photograph. Why did you guys have to use Signal in the first place? I don't think you probably send each other all sorts of weird nude photographs in your weird culty thing that you were polyculing. I don't recall being sent a nude photograph. I recall Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Nude photograph? No, don't think so. Yeah. Okay. April said, were there pictures of anybody else? And there were not. Thankfully. Aaron, this is your fault, Toe. This is your fault. You had to do it. You had to send it to, you know what? Like, you did it live on the air. Not that you showed it, but you had to be like, yeah, see, cool. You couldn't just fucking like sit in the fact and, mourn your marriage and the fact that, got cucked out of your life and you made some mistakes. You had to be try to be the cool guy. Oopsies. Ugh. Anyway, let's press on. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. I think that's it of this. Oh, yes. Law enforcement spoke to a defendant. He acknowledged the relationship and using the Signal app. However, defendant stated he did not recall ever receiving or sending a nude photograph of Kayla Ricada. He later said he did not want to definitively say he never received a nude photograph. I don't recall it. I do not recall that. But cannot recall being sent one. Defendant acknowledged using Signal. Defendant resides in Stearns County, which I guess is where he lives. Whatever. Additionally, defendant's studio is in Stearns County. And he was in, and I don't see anything else. This was just sent to me, but there's nothing left of it. As much as I know. I had to screenshot it. So that's that. Yeah. This would be the original. This is how it all started. I was sitting I was watching, just, I was at home as well. This is back when Gino Bisconti used to do Rumble Fridays with Aaron before we were fucking sick and tired of his bullshit, and he's an alleged woman abuser and all that stuff. We wanted nothing to do with it anymore. But before that, we sat on his show and were trying to be nice to the toe and, put up with all this bullshit over and over and over again. But the lies and the half-truths and the bullshit, it became too much. Before that, Gino did Rumble Friday. And when Aaron is trying to be the cool guy live on the air, he sends a clip. Not a clip. A photo of Kayla Ricada. Nude. To Gino. Here's the clip. There you go. We all know it. Unless you don't, then I'll show you now.
Dirty Ho with 199 says, how nice was Kayla's rack? She was beautiful. I will say that. She was a beautiful
But
girl.
the tattoo on the right tit. Not a fan of tattoos on the tit.
Oh, the rosebud or whatever that was.
I just saw part of it in the mugshot.
Sure.
What? Come on. Not say, please. And I can say this because I'm a supermodel. I can judge other people. I'm just saying not a fan of the tattoo on the tit. That's all.
I mean, that's that I understand, Gino, and that's
I'm not saying
Here's
like
Aaron, Gino has no fucking idea what Aaron's doing. Aaron is like, I have to show him how attractive she is so that people know as well that I was getting laid too. I didn't get cucked out of my life. Look how attractive Kayla was. Sorry, too many names. Look how attractive she was. She was like, yeah, here we go.
if a hot chick like her had a tattoo on her tit, I'm like, no, yeah. Just saying, what are your thoughts on that? The big old tattoo on the tit.
Well, here, give me 1 second here.
Oh, here we go. And what is it while you're looking about that? Like Keanu has tattoos, and I don't know if you'd noticed this. Nuts about the girl. Love her. Greatest thing ever.
Check.
Keep your. What's that? But there are women I've seen that I've known over a course of time that I thought they were hot and they had no tattoos. And then they got a shit ton of tattoos. And I'm like, I don't like that.
I hear you. I'm just trying to get something.
So it's raining, right? Raining in Minnesota?
Yes, it's raining in Minnesota.
No, Aaron is still, and this takes forever. No, Aaron's still looking for this. Gino's just trying to talk about the weather. And Aaron's just obsessed, I guess, because now I'm actually watching this now. I'm realizing he has to go and screenshot it through the Signal app, I suppose. I guess that's what we just read, isn't it? And it took forever. Jesus God.
Somebody in the chat put in Gino's defense, he's used to having Frankie give him the weather. Thank you, Eaton. Thank you, Eaton Clams. Great line.
One eternity later.
Agreed.
Had to check my text. By the way,
did you check?
I like tattoos more than I think.
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Ugh. Look at his face.
Look, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the healthy.
Wait. Hang on. Sorry, Gino had a question. All right. Yeah. So that's that. That is the long and short of it. That's where it all started.